Since Rhodes State College was founded in 1971, the world has changed. Healthcare, manufacturing, agriculture, technology. Our students have also changed. But one thing remains the same. Our graduates go beyond expectations, eager to make their mark on the world. There have been changes, but we have led the charge. While others dream, we do. While some are content with the status quo, you are moving the world forward. Today we celebrate you and all that you've accomplished and look forward to your bright futures.
The 53rd commencement ceremony for Rhodes State College is now declared open. Please stand for the advancement of the colors and invocation, and remain standing for our national anthem.
Please bow your heads. Thank you for the opportunity to honor the Rhodes State College class of 2023. As we pause to celebrate the accomplishments of our students, let us be reminded that their success is a reflection of your supreme guidance, the dedication of leadership, faculty, and staff, and most importantly, the gifts of wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. We ask that you endow our graduates with the ability to walk in a spirit of integrity and compassion as they begin the next phase of their journey. And as they embark on new ventures outside the classroom, help them to demonstrate equity, excellence, and innovation with enough passion to change lives, build futures, and improve their respective communities. We ask specifically for the class of 2023, that their steps be ordered, their dreams become a reality, and bless them with abundant favor now and forevermore. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow. You guys all excited today? Well, good morning. It's truly a privilege and a pleasure to welcome our graduates, their families, and friends to this 53rd commencement ceremony of Rhodes State College. Thank you for joining us on this special day of celebration as we honor and confer degrees upon the Rhodes State College class of 2023. In 1969, the evolution of our college began with 49 enrolled in nursing. And by 1972, we graduated our first 89 students in business, engineering, and nursing technologies. Today, 54 years later, our annual enrollment is nearly 5,000 students. And this year, the Rhodes State graduating class of 2023 is 260 students. Graduates, we are proud that you chose Rhodes State College to be your educational provider. And you should know that our business and industry partners are seeking our graduates, that's you, for the quality education received here at Rhodes State. It has been very rewarding to help you achieve your educational dream, and just as rewarding to watch you learn, develop, and succeed. For many, your college experience provided something much more than a degree. It was a chance for a new beginning. For others, college was a time for personal growth, self-assurance, a vision for the future, and a belief that you can make a difference in this world. Know that we believe in you, but you must also believe in yourself, that you are prepared, stronger, and among those with an incredible opportunity to create, reclaim, reinvigorate, and lead the next generation into a better future for yourself and for the communities in which you will live and work. Today, we salute the accomplishments of our graduates. So let me invite the families and friends of our graduates who are here today to express your pride and share the joy of your graduates' achievement. Please join me in applauding the Rhodes State College class of 2023. Everyone but graduates, please be seated. Graduates, no. Now, graduates, I want you to turn and face your parents, spouses, significant others, children, grandparents, aunts and uncles, family, and friends. It's time for you to reciprocate by showing your appreciation to those who have provided counsel, encouragement, support, and love, and likely have gone the distance and weathered a few storms as you endeavored to reach this great milestone. Graduates, please give a robust cheer and round of applause for their unconditional support. Graduates, please be seated. There are many individuals at the college who were instrumental in your success. First, the Rhodes State College Board of Trustees. The board is comprised of a vital group of citizens from our community who are active in public service and excel in their professional careers. The college depends on their financial and management expertise for their leadership, visibility, and the strong reputations and voice that they bring from the community. Our trustees ensure that the college upholds its mission, vision, and core values, and it is through the legal authority of the trustees that Rhodes State College confers your degrees today. It is my pleasure to introduce this distinguished group of individuals who give so freely and unselfishly of their time and leadership. For those trustees who are with us today, please stand as I call your name and remain standing until all have been recognized. Chair of the Board, Ms. Jane Kreitz. Vice Chair, Mr. Douglas Deegan. Trustee, Dr. Wilfred Ellis. Please join me in thanking the Rhodes State College trustees. Trustees, please be seated. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce the Rhodes State College Cabinet, who provide the executive leadership for the college. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing until all have been recognized. Mr. Kevin Reeks, Vice President for Institutional Advancement. Dr. Nanette Smith, Executive Director for Institutional Planning. Ms. Andrea Goings, Executive Director for Human Resources. Dr. Renee Bradley, Special Assistant to the President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. And Dr. Melissa Green, Special Assistant to the President. Thank you. Please be seated. The Rhodes State College faculty and staff have played a preeminent role in your lives. Their approach to learning and support has always been student-centered, with an unwavering commitment and dedication to your success. Throughout your collegiate journey, our faculty and staff have served as guides, mentors, and coaches. They have inspired you, helped you conquer challenges, and with compassion, care, innovation, and passion, they pushed you to achieve success both in college and in your chosen career field. For that, we are eternally grateful. Would the Rhodes State College faculty and staff now stand? Graduates, please join me in adding your appreciation as we thank the dedicated faculty and staff for creating an inspirational learning environment and for having served and guided you through your Rhodes State journey. Faculty and staff, please be seated. The Rhodes State community extends beyond the college walls to include over 19,000 alumni. To demonstrate the reach of our family, I would like to ask all alumni of Rhodes State College, or formerly Lima Technical College, who are with us this morning, including faculty, staff, board of trustees, and commencement guests, to please stand and be recognized as alumni of one of the greatest two-year colleges in the state of Ohio, Rhodes State College. Please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. We are deeply grateful for and indebted to those who are or who have been a part of our military and armed forces, dedicated to keeping us all safe. Would all of our graduates who have served or are serving in the military please rise and remain standing? Would all alumni, faculty, staff, and guests who are veterans or serving as part of military forces please stand and remain standing? We thank you. We will never forget your courage, sacrifice, and your extraordinary and distinguished service to our country. Please join me again in thanking and saluting our veterans and individuals serving in the military. I also want to take a moment and thank the graduation committee and dozens of volunteers comprised of faculty and staff for their role in organizing today's commencement for all of you. And I want to recognize Ms. Janelle Summerlin, who is our interpreter for the hearing impaired. We now come to the part of the program that brings a special moment of recognition as we acknowledge a success story about one of our very own. In 1988, the college's Board of Trustees proclaimed to annually recognize an outstanding graduate. And now, each year, in recognition, we select a former graduate to whom we present the Outstanding Alumni Award. Although previous honorees represent a wide range of majors and careers, they all share one common attribute: exemplary service to their profession and their communities. It is my privilege as president to present the 2023 Rhodes State College Outstanding Alumni Award to this year's recipient, a talented individual and exceptional professional, Dr. Heather R. Moore. Dr. Moore has proven her excellence in her career as both an educator and a radiologic technologist. She has worked her way through her associate's degree in radiologic technology, graduating in 1990 from Lyman Technical College, and then in 2000 received her Bachelor of Science in Radiologic Technology at The Ohio State University. She continued on at the University of Cincinnati to complete her Master of Education in Curriculum and Instruction in 2006, and her PhD in Educational Studies, Educational Policy and Higher Education in 2018. Dr. Moore started her career locally as a radiologic technologist at St. Rita's Medical Center and as an adjunct instructor at Lima Technical College. Eventually, she found her niche in education, and from 2009 to the present has served in various roles, including adjunct instructor, clinical coordinator, program director, professor, allied health department, academic head, and program director of the BTAS Healthcare Leadership Program, all at the University of Cincinnati Blue Ash College. In a consistent display of professionalism, she has participated in professional organizations locally, in Ohio, and nationally, where she was recently elected to the office of President-elect of the American Society of Radiologic Technologists, the largest organization of its type for medical imaging technologists. She has served on the boards of several other professional and academic organizations, including the Ohio Society of Radiologic Technologists, where she also held multiple positions, including president. Therefore, it is my pleasure to present the 2023 Rhodes State College alumna. The award reads, Rhodes State College 2023 Outstanding Alumni, presented to Heather R. Moore in recognition of professional excellence, leadership, and service.
Good morning, students, family, friends, faculty, administrators, and staff. I am extremely humbled and honored to be given this award. I would like to thank Andy Chappell for the nomination and also the awards committee for selecting me. It truly is an honor that I will cherish forever. It was a little over 30 years ago that I sat in this audience at my own graduation, and my family sat in the audience watching me. They are here again today. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for all your support. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Upon graduating, I had hopes, aspiration, dreams, and a lot of energy. I was really ready to start working and making some real money, mostly so I could buy my own car and get an apartment. But at that time, I didn't know how far that associate degree foundation would take me. Certainly being recognized by the college that built my foundation was not even on my radar. So when I came to what I called Lima Technical College, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I stood in front of the list of majors They weren't online at that time, by the way. They were on the wall and in books. So I checked off the majors that I didn't want to do. I checked off the ones that I couldn't identify, and I considered the ones that I might be interested in. After wavering for a while, my parents finally said, just pick something. You need to do something now, and then perhaps you can do something else later in your life. That was good advice. Little did I know how much serendipity would play in the decision to apply to the radiographic imaging program. It was such a great fit for me, and I loved it. I got established in my career, then began to think about the next steps. So while working full-time at Riverside Hospital in Columbus, I earned a bachelor's degree from the Ohio State University. Then I moved to a new city, worked a few jobs in healthcare leadership, and then started to think about my next steps. With a bachelor's degree, I was qualified for a teaching position that I saw posted at the University of Cincinnati. So I jumped in with both feet, and I loved it. Again, while working full-time, I decided to take the next steps and go back to school to earn a master's and then a doctoral degree. Thanks to my husband, Doug, for his support during the completion of those 2 degrees. He was my rock. So what really fed my passion in the field of radiologic technology was getting involved with my state and national professional societies. The networking and learning opportunities that were available astounded me. I jumped in again with both feet, and being involved in the professional societies helped me to keep moving forward and take the next steps to become a society leader. So when I look at you, I see hopes, aspirations, and a lot of energy. I encourage you to use those tools to propel yourself to the next level. No matter what you choose to do it well, be good to others, and always prepare for your next steps. Advancing your degree and improving your skills will only help you grow as you move through your career. So at this time, I would like to close with a very large congratulations to the class of 2023. I've been in your seat, and I know the hard work it took to get here. I commend you on your accomplishment. I don't consider this day an ending for you, but rather the beginning. This is the first step in your professional journey. May you enjoy it and use the solid foundation to your full advantage. Thank you for listening. Best wishes, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Moore, for your deep passion and for sharing your journey. You certainly are one of our finest alumni, and your perspective, dedication, and commitment to your profession is outstanding. I am now pleased to introduce the Alumni Circle of Excellence inductees. Established in 2018, the Alumni Circle of Excellence recognizes associate degree graduates of Rhodes State College and Lima Technical College who are doing exceptional work in their career field, community, and for the college. I would like to welcome the 2023 Alumni Circle of Excellence inductees to the stage. Kenneth J. Blanchard, Associate of Applied Business, Business Management, 1984, and Marketing, 1985. Kenneth is the Executive Director of the Northwest Ohio Literacy Council and gives his time and talent to a broad variety of volunteer organizations and nonprofits in our community. Cynthia S. Brandehoff, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant, 1996. Cindy is the Director of Clinical Education and a faculty member in the Physical Therapist Assistant program at Rhodes State College, using her passion to help students and inspire patients towards success and overcoming challenges of all kinds. Richard Coley, Associate of Applied Science, Law Enforcement, 1989. Rick served as the chair and as an associate professor of the Criminal Justice Program at Rhodes State College. He is now retired and serves as an avid volunteer in his community. Dr. Lori A. Ludwig, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, 2002. Lori is a member of the nursing faculty at Rhodes State College. She works with students in the classroom and clinical setting and volunteers her time with her service dog, Sam, to impact the students in a unique and positive way. And Nicole R. Scott, Associate of Applied Business, Business Management, 2012. Nicole is the Vice President of the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce, fulfilling her dream to lead in the nonprofit sector and impact those in her community. Join me in welcoming these new inductees into this prestigious circle. Thank you. Now, don't you love that smile? Yes. I am privileged to introduce today's commencement speaker, State Representative Susan Manchester. Representative Manchester currently is serving her third term in the Ohio House of Representatives. She officially represents the 78th District, which encompasses Allen County and the northern portion of Auglaize County. Growing up on the Waynesfield family farm gave Representative Manchester an understanding of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. She graduated from The Ohio State University with degrees in psychology and political science. Working with Congressman Jim Jordan in his Washington, D.C. office, she began to focus on policies related to agriculture, healthcare, business, and education. In 2016, she worked in a nonprofit organization focusing on mentoring children. She then was elected in 2018 to the General Assembly. Representative Manchester has chaired the House Families, Aging, and Human Services Committee and also has served as a member of the House Health Committee and House Primary and Family Ombudsman Office. Several notable bills have been passed and signed into law, including the Beginning Farmer Tax Credit Program, which helps assist one generation of farmers to the next as agricultural assets are rented and sold, ultimately fostering a stronger agricultural presence in the state. She also has expanded the Ohio Revised Code to criminalize the use or manipulation of a controlled substance addition as a method of human trafficking. Please join me in welcoming Representative Susan Manchester.
Good morning and welcome to our friends, family, faculty, and staff, and to the Rhodes State College class of 2023, congratulations. You made it. I can only imagine what the past few days, weeks, and months have looked like leading up to this day. Classes, papers, labs, reading assignments, finals, all of it is now complete. Take a deep breath and enjoy this moment. Each of you have worked very hard to be here today, and I want to commend you for your sacrifice and commitment to achieving your goals. In looking at your class profile, I was struck by one very important statistic. 77% of you were part-time students. That says to me that 77% of you probably had a lot going on while you were earning your degree. Maybe you were working a full-time job or taking care of your family. Whatever else was occupying your time, you had to make sacrifices in order to complete this degree. I would also say for the full-time students, you had to learn how to balance your time with your classwork and other responsibilities in order to be here today. But guess what? You did it. You're here today because you wanted to earn your degree. You made a commitment, you stuck to it, and now you are reaping the rewards. It feels good to accomplish a goal, doesn't it? I must admit, I'm sort of addicted to accomplishing goals, and that's why I love graduation ceremonies. I was filled with so much pride watching all of you file in, knowing how hard you worked to get here. It's also probably a good thing that as a state representative, I have to run for office every 2 years. It keeps me on my toes and allows me to continually have another goal to accomplish. But something I've discovered along the way is that after accomplishing a goal, like earning your degree or winning an election, that's usually when the real work begins. That's the part we don't talk about as much, right? You achieve your goal, you win the day, and the story ends. But I think it's important for us to talk about what happens next and how the sacrifice and commitment that you've shown in earning your degree will prepare you for what's ahead. Let's talk about sacrifice. All of you have had to sacrifice your most important resource in order to get here today, time. Time is the only resource we have that once spent, we can never get back. I'm sure all of us have felt the pain of wasting time on something and realizing, I'm never going to get that time back. Maybe that's how you feel listening to this speech. But we all prioritize our time based on the things we actually want to do. We all have 24 hours in a day. How you spend it is up to you. You all had to sacrifice some of your precious time in order to earn your degree because you wanted to do it. And with the vast majority of you earning your degree part-time, you felt the strain of balancing your time between school and other responsibilities. But you did it. Remember your ability to make those sacrifices. Life will continue to make demands on your time. It is up to you to prioritize how you want to spend it. I first ran for state representative in 2018. Back then, I was willing to dedicate all of my time to the campaign. I had a job with fairly flexible hours, and once that work was done, I would immediately get in the car and drive to a city or village in my district and knock on doors until dark. I managed to knock on over 11,000 doors throughout the course of that campaign. It took a tremendous amount of time. But 5 years later, I still run into people who remember meeting me on their doorstep in 2018. The sacrifice I made and the time I spent knocking on doors in that first campaign has paid dividends. I am confident that the sacrifice and the time you have put into earning your degree will also pay dividends in the future. While the past 2 years may have felt like they would never end, eventually they did, and you reached this milestone. When life requires a sacrifice of some kind, remember that just like earning your degree, it won't last forever. There may not always be a clear end in sight, but there will be an end. Remember why you are making that sacrifice and stay committed. Remembering why you chose to do something is critical. In 2018, I was motivated to run for office because I had previously worked in Washington, D.C., and I saw a lot of politicians who got elected and immediately lost sight of who they are, where they came from, and the people who elected them. I wanted to change that standard. I wanted people to be able to expect more of their elected officials. So while I was out knocking on those 11,000 doors, asking for votes, that's what motivated me to keep going. And then I got elected, and I started taking votes. And I came face to face with people who didn't always like the way I voted on something. During my first term in office, the pandemic hit, and some people thought I wasn't doing enough to push back on the government's response to it all. Some people thought I was doing too much to push back. I realized very quickly that I was never going to make everyone happy, but I had to remember my why. I didn't want to get elected and lose sight of who I am, where I came from, or the people who elected me. And while I would never be able to please everyone, it was important for me to keep going back to the people who elected me and do my very best to represent them. That has kept me motivated in this position, even during the most difficult times. Similarly, remember why you chose to earn your degree. Remember the sacrifices you made along the way to get it done. And remember what it feels like today when the work is complete. I'm sure there were times in the past 2 years when you asked yourself, why am I doing this? I know I've asked myself that question many times, but I remember my why. And while this season of your life may be over, that doesn't mean that there won't be times in the future when you need to make sacrifices or when you need to prioritize your time to get things done. Remember your why and stay committed. Commitment feels like a difficult concept in this day and age. The author, Pete Davis, wrote an entire book about how countercultural commitment is right now. It's hard for us to commit to watching a video for more than 30 seconds, let alone committing to an entire movie. We are inundated with choices on everything, and trying to commit to just one thing and feel like we're making the right choice can seem like an insurmountable task. But there is hope. You committed to earning this degree. You committed to a certain career field. You know what it feels like to make a commitment and see it through. I talk to a lot of employers in the area, and every single one of them talks about the difficulty of finding employees who are committed to showing up on time every single day to do the job. It may seem like a very simple thing, but committing to showing up to get the job done will go a long way. During my second term in office, I had the opportunity to chair the House Committee on Families, Aging, and Human Services. I was really excited to do this because most of the work I've done in the legislature has focused on child welfare issues, and I knew that I would be able to take a deeper dive on these issues as chair of that committee. I was extremely committed to that work. One of my colleagues, though, wasn't as committed. This individual was my vice chair, which basically meant he was second in command if I needed to leave the committee for any reason. He would often call last minute, letting me know that he couldn't attend the committee meeting or leave during the committee and never return. I confronted him for his lack of commitment, but the same behavior persisted. At one point, this same individual wanted to pursue a higher position of leadership in the Ohio House. In order to do that, he needed to secure votes from his fellow members in support. When he asked me for my vote, I said, "Why would I trust you with more responsibility when you haven't committed to the responsibilities you currently have?" His response didn't satisfy, and long story short, he did not attain that higher position. The point of that whole story is, if you can't commit to the small things, you won't be trusted to commit to larger things. Take your responsibilities seriously. Even if it feels like what you've been entrusted with is as simple as showing up to work on time every day, that means something to someone. Our commitments don't have to be flashy to get noticed. They just have to be consistent. As you begin this next chapter of your life, degree in hand, use those same principles of sacrifice and commitment to get involved in something you're passionate about. Whether it's practicing your faith, coaching a team, or serving your community, find a way to get involved. My faith is very important to me. When I'm not at the State House or attending events in my district, I'm at my church, playing the piano, singing with my church family. The relationships that I have with the people in my church are extremely important to me, and those relationships didn't happen overnight. It is a sacrifice sometimes to spend time at church versus doing something else, but that sacrifice and commitment has allowed my husband and I to take part in something that goes beyond ourselves. Find something you're passionate about and get involved. Now that you've achieved this milestone, the story isn't over. It's only just beginning. Where you go and what you do next will require sacrifice, but you've sacrificed before. What you do next will require commitment, but you've committed before. You are prepared for the road ahead. Remember this day and this feeling of accomplishment and enjoy it. You've earned it. I have very fond memories of my first campaign in 2018. Back then, the song Good Old Days by Macklemore and Kesha was really popular, and that would often play when I was driving home after a day of knocking on doors. The line, "Someday soon, your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days." That line would play, and I would hope that it was true for me. Now when that song plays, it's a happy reminder of that first campaign. I didn't fully know what I was getting myself into, and that was probably a good thing. But because I know what it took to win the first campaign, it's made every other campaign since a lot easier. I hope you have fond memories of your times at Rhodes State. I hope that as you enter your career field, you see the value of your time spent here and can enjoy what's next. Remember that as you go forward, you will be the ones getting up and going to work every single day to keep this country running. I hope that you'll also miss the magic of the good old days here at Rhodes State, earning your degree. To the Rhodes State College class of 2023, congratulations again. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Manchester. We know that you serve Allen and Auglaize communities with the utmost dedication, and I'm going to say commitment, right? And we appreciate all that you do to make our voices heard. You and your remarks today serve as an inspiration to us all. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Eric Mason Guffey, Dean of Academic Affairs, who will recognize those graduating with honors and high academic achievement.
Thank you, Dr. Spears. It is now my honor to introduce those students who have demonstrated outstanding and exceptional academic achievement while at Rhodes State College. As we honor their achievements, they are assigned a rank of distinction within the college that is forever etched in our archives. They are truly worthy of these honors and will carry forward the mark of distinction as defined by our faculty. Will those students who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.95 to 4.0 please stand and remain standing? Will those students who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 to 3.94 please stand and remain standing? Will those students having achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69 please stand and remain standing? Again, please join me in celebrating the accomplishments of these students. You may be seated. I now want to introduce you to the members of the graduating class who were recently inducted into the college's various national and international honor societies. Graduates, please stand and remain standing as I announce the name of your honor society. Alpha Beta Gamma, the 2-year College of Business Honor Society. Alpha Delta Nu, the National 2-year Nursing Honor Society. Lambda Beta, the National Respiratory Care Honor Society. Lambda Nu, the National Radiologic and Imaging Sciences Honor Society. Sigma Phi Alpha, the National Dental Hygiene Honor Society. Tau Alpha Pi, the Engineering Technologies Honor Society. Tau Upsilon Alpha, the National Human Services Honor Society. Please join me in showing your appreciation to these exceptional students. You may be seated. The following graduating students have been named as outstanding students in their academic program. And in April, the college recognized the outstanding students in their academic program. As I announced the 2 degree-granting divisions, would those honored as outstanding students in each division please stand and remain standing? Health Sciences and Public Service. Technology and Liberal Studies. I know there's some out there. Well, let's recognize them anyway. Well, those individuals who are members of or who were recently inducted into Phi Theta Kappa, the largest and most prestigious honor society in American higher education, representing the national community, technical, and junior colleges, please stand and remain standing. To receive this honor, students must have a grade point average of 3.5 or higher, be invited by the college, and adhere to the moral standards of society. Please offer your applause to these honorees. You may be seated. Each year, Phi Theta Kappa joins with the American Association for Community Colleges and the USA Today to sponsor national and statewide recognition to outstanding two-year college students. To be eligible, students must be nominated by their college president and have a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5. Winners are selected not only on their academic performance, but demonstration of leadership and community service. Rhodes State is honored to have 4 graduates chosen this year as representatives of the All-Ohio Academic Team. They joined 74 of the state's best and brightest from the 21 Ohio two-year colleges on the All-Ohio Academic Team. As I announce your name, please stand and remain standing. Caleb James Ackerman, Cassandra Irene Billings, Steve Jacob Galt, David John James Shelby Gale Sullivan. Please help me recognize these accomplished students. Thank you. You may be seated. Every year, one All-Ohio Academic Team student is recognized as a New Century Workforce Pathway Scholar. This scholarship program, sponsored by the Coca-Cola Foundation, the Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation, Phi Theta Kappa, and the American Association of Community Colleges, selects a graduate based on their academic accomplishments, leadership, activities, and how they extend their intellectual talents beyond the classroom. Over 2,400 students were nominated from college campuses across the country. This year, Rhodes State College's own Caleb James Ackerman was selected as Ohio's New Century Workforce Pathway Scholar and will be recognized during the Association of Community College Trustees Leadership Congress held in October in Las Vegas, Nevada. Caleb James Ackerman, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. This year, Rhodes State has 1 College Credit Plus student graduating. This student has completed all requirements for his associate degree prior to graduating from high school. Caleb Allen Kaiser, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated.
Now this is what you have all been waiting for, right? It's my favorite part of the program and my favorite role as president, the conferring of your degrees. Dr. Eric Mason Guffey, Dean of Academic Affairs, will now present the class of 2023.
Thank you, Dr. Spears. Will David R. House, Dean, Division of Technology and Liberal Studies, Miss Angela M. Heaton, Dean of Health Sciences and Public Service, and Miss Ann Best, Assistant Dean of Health Sciences and Public Service, please rise. Will the candidates for the degrees in Associate of Applied Business, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and Associate of Technical Studies, and the program chair or coordinator in the following academic disciplines, please rise as I read the name of your program. Miss Kara Hurd, Chair, and the candidates in Accounting, candidates in management and marketing, and the candidates in digital media technology. Dr. Patricia Hampshire, Chair, Ms. Diane Holler, Coordinator, Mr. Chad Massey, Coordinator, and the candidates in law enforcement and the candidates in human services. Mr. Eric Roby, Chair, Mr. Ron Leonard, Coordinator, and the candidates in electronic engineering technology, and the candidates in mechanical engineering technology. Mr. Jesse Wallace, Chair, and the candidates in information technology. Dr. James Uphouse, Chair, and the candidates in agricultural technology. Ms. Pamela Halfhill, Chair, Ms. Jill Hay, Coordinator, Mr. Andy Chappell, Coordinator, and the candidates in dental hygiene, the candidates in radiographic imaging, and the candidates in respiratory care. Ms. Andrea Lyles, Chair, and the candidates in healthcare technology, the candidates in occupational therapy assistant, and the candidates in physical therapist assistant. Dr. Melissa Harvey, Chair, Ms. Tammy Segovia, Coordinator, and the candidates in nursing. Dr. Joseph Abbott, Chair, Dr. Nora Bierlein, Coordinator, Ms. Amanda Cook, Coordinator, Ms. Larissa Russell, Coordinator, and the candidates in early childhood education, the candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts, the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science, and the candidates for the degree of Associate Technical Studies. Madam President, as the Dean of Academic Affairs, I have the honor to present these candidates who have completed all the requirements for the degrees of Associate of Applied Business, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, or Associate of Technical Studies.
In the name of James A. Rhodes State College, upon the recommendation of its faculty and by the authority of its Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree of Associate Applied Business, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, or Associate of Technical Studies.
Commencement is a joyous and festive occasion in which family and friends rightfully celebrate the accomplishments of their graduate. Please be kind and considerate of everyone as each name is announced. Candidates for Associate of Applied Business degree, Accounting, Desiree Lynn Ayers with honors. Julie Ann Downing. Lou Marie Coloma Hardenbrook with honors. Anna Danielle May with honors, Accounting and Business Administration. Corinne Elizabeth St. Clair. Christine Leanne Ricker, with honors. Jaquetta Lee Taylor, with honors. Business Administration, Logan Nicole Benny, with honors. Ashley Y. Ford, with honors. Caleb Allen Kaiser, with honors. Jenna K. Litzy, with honors. Kaylee Elizabeth Christman Silphy. Michaela Nicole Smith. Amber Lynn Jameson, Human Resource. Marketing, Kendra Renee Dews, with honors, Business Administration and Marketing. Braden Michael Caleb Vondren. Digital Media, Caleb Raymond Jordan. Mason Connor Ricker, with honors. David J.J. Sullivan, with honors. Candidates for Associate of Applied Science degree, Digital Media Technology, Alyssa Deanna Jackson, with honors. Law Enforcement, Noah Gerald Beecher. Kylie Jade Renee Kreller. Deoshanik Nicole Petaway. Early Childhood Education, Abigail Brooke Barker, with honors. Human Service, Courtney Jade Blackburn, with honors. Carmi Ann Conway, with honors. Anna Gail Hale. Cheyenne Zandra Sherman. Human Service and Social Work Assistant, Sophia E. Schoenefeld, with honors, Associate of Arts and Family Services Worker. Electronic Engineering Technology, Micah William Cook. Carter Z. Dyer. Hayden Mitchell Nash, with honors. Jeffrey Hayden Odenweller, with honors. Tanner James Schrader, with honors. Manufacturing Engineering Technology, Caleb James Ackerman, with honors. Ryan A. Bogart, with honors. Isaac Nathan Brennan, with honors. Trent Michael Ennis. Steve Jacob Galt with honors. Justin Robert Hartman. Jacob Bryant Long with honors. Paul W. Long. Brian Everett Manuel. Aiden Patrick McNamara. Colton P. Morris with honors. Jordan Joseph Van Buskirk. Tricia E. Yall. Jared R. Zimmerly. Mechanical Engineering Technology. Sarah Marie Bennett. Network Security. Cody M. Logan.
Agriculture Technology, Shania Corinne Lloyd with honors. Dental Hygiene, Colin Michael Arroyo. Abby Nicole Barhorst. Lydia Ann Barhorst. Macy Rose Coleman. Candace Sue Harris Crabtree with honors. Adeline Christine Diller. Emily Dale Everman. Melissa Annette Fawcett. Rebecca Caitlin Neal Follis. Sally Ann Hilkert. Susan Marie Jones. Madeline Sue Jordan. Colleen Mary Meyer. Kiana Maureen Robinson with honors. Rachel Ann Schrader. Elena Elizabeth Steinecke. Madison Rose Taylor. Cassie Elizabeth Vondenheuvel. Healthcare Technology, Morgan R. Thomas. Lydia May Zimfer. Occupational Therapy Assistant, Alexis M. Dowdy. Emma Renee Johnson. Alexis G. Kitchen. Cynthia K. Larger with honors. Elise Lynn Mons. Hannah Elizabeth Osterholt with honors. Kylie Marie Phillips. Grace L. Throckmorton. Physical Therapist Assistant, Maggie Claire Horman. Jarrett David Kern. Hayden Ann Lawrence. Radiographic Imaging, Jessica Christine Breidenball. Lydia Reese Carter. Tanner Elizabeth Gurton. Hannah Lynn Homan with honors. Carissa Marie Hoying with honors. Megan Nicole Klein. Allison Leonie Logan. Emma Claire Oberding. Jack M. Selman. AJ Walker Stapleton. Natasha Elidia Valdez. Wesley Donald Webb. Rachel M. Wiles. Brandy Lynn Zinkhan. Respiratory Care, Chandel Lynn Bayman with honors. Sarah Leanne Bennett with honors. Reese Mackenzie Charles with honors. Audra L. Disla with honors. Carrie Lynn Lavray with honors. Caitlin Whitney Loffing. Caleb Michael Long with honors. Abduli Osman Mohammed. Emily Addison Molinex with honors. Connie Pieper with honors. Ariana Mystique Schmiedebusch. Deborah K. Allen. Kayla Marie Bailey. Taryn Haley Barjanier with honors. Haley Denier Craig. Anne Rochelle Hoblet. Catherine Evelyn Hooks. Brianna Nicole Huffine. Alexandria Nicole Lyles. Caitlin D. Ricker. Karen Ann Shields. Lindsay Alexandria Shaw. Riley Shay Shepard. Brittany Stoker. Morgan Ryan Watkins. Reed L. Whitney. Candidates for the Associate of Arts: Nicole Ann Schweuer with honors. Candidates for the Associate of Science: Amber Marie Miller. Davis Christopher Norris with honors. Cecilia Bethany Shirley. Shayla Sturgeon. Jacob Matthew Voorhees. Candidates for the Associate of Technical Studies: Wesley James Davidson. Natalie A. Freitag with honors.
Graduates, you now have in your hands your passport to the future. Congratulations to you and your families for a job well done. But wait, we have one final requirement before you can officially say that you have graduated. This does require listening and active participation. Are you ready? Will all of the graduates please stand? Take your left hand and reach over to your tassel. Wait for it. Now move the tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Congratulations. You are now officially a graduate and an alumni of James A. Rhodes State College. Finally, let me leave the graduates with this. Recognize that your mind is a priceless treasure to help you succeed. Author Dennis Waitley summed up success and winning when he said, "All of the top achievers I know are lifelong learners, looking for new skills, insights, and ideas. If they're not learning, they're not growing and not moving toward excellence." So graduates, use intention and learning to shape your future success. Let nothing break your spirit, and commit yourself to the full use of your potential. We will invite the graduates and their families to a reception with the faculty and staff of Rhodes State College as we say a final goodbye. We will miss you, and we wish you the best. Congratulations to you again, the graduates of 2023. Now, would everyone please stand for the retirement of the colors by the members of the Marine Corps League Detachment 1063 and remain standing until the colors have passed through the auditorium. Would everyone please be seated? As is tradition, and in honor of your graduate, we ask that all guests in the auditorium please remain seated until all of the platform party, the faculty, staff, and graduates have recessed out of the hall. I now declare the 53rd commencement ceremony of Rhodes State College at a close.